Hey there, my name's Nicole Lynn, and this is my channel where I talk about all things Disney, duh. And welcome to Own Your Magic Part 2 of my Disney College Program Application Tips series, yeah. And today I'm going over Beware of DCP FOMO. So let's go and get started. So like I said, this is a 6-part series for the Disney College Program application process. So along with this 6-part series, I'm also doing a 6-day giveaway for a chance for you to win a $25 Disney gift card. So you will have 6 different chances, and we will be talking all about that here in just a few minutes, so stay tuned. So today we are going over, like I said, DCP FOMO. So I'm going to tell you guys my personal application story, which I promise is not just really boring and like me talking about myself. Like, no, I promise there is a point and it'll be worth your time. But before we get into all of that, I do have a few disclaimers that I'm putting in each and every one of these videos. So just bear through those for a moment. Alright guys, really fast, I just have 3 disclaimers I need to go through with you. So the first disclaimer is that I cannot guarantee you're going to be accepted to the Disney College Program. I sincerely hope these videos are helpful and these tips ultimately get you accepted, but overall I just cannot promise. I wish I was like a fairy godmother, I could wave my magic wand and get everyone accepted, but I cannot, so just realize that this is not a guarantee you will be accepted. My second disclaimer is that I am not a Disney College Program recruiter and I am not associated with Disney College Program recruiting. These tips are based on my personal experiences, talking to other cast members about their experiences, and things that have been posted on the recruiters' social media websites or on their personal social media accounts. And disclaimer number 3 is that the Disney College Program application process is subject to change at any time. So I'm making these videos in 2019, so if you are watching these like in the future, just make sure this information is still relevant. All right guys, disclaimer's over, moving on. If you are on Instagram, go ahead and leave me your Instas down below so that I can follow you. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I have fun Disney content going up all the time for you guys. Also, if you are doing a YouTube channel for your DCP, definitely let me know. Again, put it in the comments. I will absolutely subscribe to you. And since you're here, you should go ahead and subscribe to me. And don't forget to like this video as well. And finally, all this information is going to be available for you on my blog, disneydud.com. So if you are looking for more application tips, head over to disneydud.com and check out Disney College Program application tips. So one last thing before we get started is I am hoping to make a part 7 of this series, which is a question and answer video. So please let me know what your questions are about the Disney College Program application process or anything I just needed to be more thorough about. So here we go, DCP FOMO. FOMO, by the way, means fear of missing out, in case you didn't know that, because I actually didn't know that until like a month ago. So don't feel bad if you did not know about FOMO. Fear of missing out, that's all there is. And frankly, I had chronic DCP FOMO, which I'm just gonna tell you guys my story. I promise this isn't gonna be like really long and drawn out. Like there's a point, I'll make it fast. Here we go. Gather around, children, it's story time. Let's do this. It was back in January 2018, and my husband Daniel and I decided that we were gonna apply for the Disney College Program for Fall Advantage 2018. And we had agreed before applying that we were only gonna do it if both of us got accepted. Which, by the way, Disney, you can be married in the program and you can live in housing. The only way you can live in housing though is if you're both in the program. But anyway, you probably didn't need to know that, but I get asked that sometimes. Anyway, so we decided it was a good opportunity and probably wasn't going to come around again, so might as well try it. So we were about 2 weeks into the school semester and applications dropped. So literally that night we both sat down together, filled out our online applications, and not even like a minute apart from each other, submitted them. So about 2 hours later, Daniel gets his web-based interview sent to him, which was crazy. Like I said, like it had maybe been 2 hours, and you have, I believe, 72 hours to take your web-based interview after it's emailed to you. So we're not really sure why he got his web-based interview like so quickly. We have a lot of theories. Like, we think the main one is probably because he is a military veteran, and maybe the DCP just has a priority to hire military veterans, which I think is awesome. It also could have been that his role interests were a lot different than my role interests, so maybe he had more like less popular roles that he was interested in, which again, if you guys don't know about roles, we're gonna go all into that tomorrow in my online application video. But anyway, so basically he had his web-based interview. The next night we sat down and I prompted him through it, which, by the way, I didn't like insert myself into that situation. He has test anxiety, asked me to help prompt him. So I kind of got to take the web-based interview twice, but he passed. Got to schedule his phone interview. Then he felt like his phone interview went pretty well, which it did, because 2 weeks from then he got accepted and was offered his role as a bus grader. So that was great. You know, one of us was in, it was super exciting, and now I just needed to get in. And the crazy thing is that he was like in that first wave of acceptances, like the first group of people that got accepted, he was in it. So about a week after he got accepted, I got my web-based interview, and I took it, passed it, scheduled my phone interview. I felt like my phone interview went fine, and I waited, and I remember the first wave of acceptances way through, and I just was really excited, and nothing happened. It's like, okay, I'm cool, whatevs. And then the second wave of acceptances went through, and still nothing. Yeah, and I mean, I was disappointed, but I was still fine. And then the third wave of acceptance went through, and I was like, this is it, this is my time. And nothing. Like, it had been a month since my phone interview, and I still didn't have a response. So this is when FOMO started taking over, and I began to eat, sleep, live, and breathe the Disney college program application process. Like, because I think what was so scary to me is that at this point it was all out of my hands. I had done everything, I had gone through all the steps, I had put myself out there, and I was just waiting, and it was terrifying. Also, there was the fact that, you know, Daniel had been accepted, and, you know, the only reason we could go is if I got accepted. So like, it was going to kill me if I was the reason we didn't get to go, because I mean, he wanted it, but he didn't want it as much as I did. Like, I really wanted it. I remember spending most of my time going from my DCP dashboard, which, by the way, when you sign up for an account, like for your online application, you're gonna get a dashboard, and it's kind of got like steps, and it's got like application submitted, and then phone interview, and then accepted, and then offer. So you just like keep moving, which, by the way, my like phone interview one didn't go to phone interview until later, but I was really paranoid about it. And mine just sat at application submitted and didn't budge. Like, it didn't go anywhere, and it was driving me crazy. So I would start on the dashboard, and then I would go over to the Facebook page and see what people are saying over there. And then I would go over to Twitter and see what the recruiters were saying. And like, that was my life. Like, I just went between those three. And then if I knew an offer wave was going out, all I could do was like refresh my email. Like, it was crazy because I had FOMO. I had fear of missing out of the Disney college program. And guys, it was so bad. Like, all I want to say is that if you ever through this process have like crazy thoughts like I did, where I actually looked up the recruiting like address because I wanted to send them cookies. I actually make really good cookies, but I was gonna make them like these cute Disney cookies, but that was not public, thankfully. So I did not send them cookies. And also I thought like wrote up this email about like the top 10 reasons you should accept me, because I was just freaking out. Like I wanted it so badly and I wasn't sleeping. Like it was so bad. So it had been 2 months since my phone interview. Just so you know, the DCP has like a day that they open applications, and then they have like a day where they officially give all the answers. Like that is the deadline. You will know whether or not you're accepted. For this program, it was going to be April 15th. So it's April 14th, and I knew in the next 2 days I was going to get one of 2 emails. I was gonna get your, yay, you're accepted, congratulations, or I was going to get my, I'm sorry, you're no longer in consideration, and I would have just been strung along to the very end to be cut off. So April 14th, I went, and that morning I actually went into my advisor's office. He was telling me about some internships I could apply for over the summer, and I was like, okay, I will keep those in mind. I was like, but I'm still waiting to hear back from Disney. And he was like, they still haven't gotten back to you about that? He was like, oh yeah, you need to give up on that. Like that's obviously not gonna happen. And I was like, okay, awesome. So I just kind of remember having so many mixed emotions. I was just so ready to have an answer though at that point. Like I was so almost relieved knowing like the waiting was about to be over and I wasn't going to have to live through this anymore. But then there was also, I think, the like initial, wow, this may not happen and you may not get in and you may never work at Disney. Like that initial like fear. And I think that morning was my lowest point, where I was like, just tell me, like I quit, just tell me. And if it's bad, then it's bad and I'll deal with it. So I went to class, and I don't remember why, but my teacher dismissed me at one point to go print something in the middle of class. So I was waiting for this stuff to print in the student office, and I'm on my phone and I notice I get an email from Disney. Oh, and by the way, Disney will send you like random emails and you'll get really excited. You'll be like, it's from the Disney College program, and you'll think like it's the email, and then you open it up and it'll be like, apply for the Disney College program, and you'll be like, I already did that. Like I remember that happened to me and I got so mad. So just be aware that they like to send random emails sometimes, and don't get excited till you know it's that email. Anyway, so I got an email and I was like, hey, do I open this? Because I remember thinking like, oh, well, if I didn't get in, I might start crying, and then I have to go back to like class and have been crying and it'll be awkward. So I was just like, no, I can't go back to class and not read this, so I won't drag this on anymore. I got accepted, got offered the role of attractions, was so excited. I literally started dancing around the student office, and it was really awkward because then my teacher came in. He's like, you doing okay? And I was like, yeah. He's like, how's the printing go? I was like, oh, you know, it's coming. He was like, you good? I was just like, it's fine. I got into Disney. So he's like, okay, cool. Yeah. He's like, but seriously, like print the stuff. Yeah. Anyway, so that happened, but I was super excited, got accepted, and you guys bared with me through this entire story. So now I'm going to tell you about this giveaway that I'm doing. So again, this is a 6-part video series, and along with it, a 6-day giveaway. And each day you will have a chance to win a $25 Disney gift card. So it's super easy to enter. All you guys have to do is subscribe to my channel and make sure you hit the bell so that you can get notifications about my future uploads. And then once you are subscribed, down in the comments, let me know what your dream role is for the Disney College program. So I got to work as a skipper on the Jungle Cruise. Absolutely loved it. And make sure when you guys leave me a comment, go ahead and let me know a way to contact you, whether that is a social media platform or an email address. Plus, you'll have 6 chances to sign up for this, so I'll be picking one person from every single day. So you can sign up once a day and you'll only win once, but 6 chances. That is awesome. And just so you know, at the end of August, I will be picking those winners. So you will have till the end of the month to sign up for that. Okay, so we just went through that whole story and I just wanted to explain to you the point of it. Like, why did I drag you through that? So, I mean, other than like, hopefully you understand what DCP FOMO is, and I hope you guys can avoid that because it was not cute at all. Like, no. I hope that you guys can just generally go through the process, kind of be chill, just be patient, and understand that it doesn't mean because your process looks different than somebody else's that you're not going to have a good outcome or be accepted. You can look at the comparison between Daniel and I, because Daniel and I literally submitted our applications on the first day within maybe 20 seconds of each other. And Daniel got accepted in the first wave of people. I got accepted in the last wave of people. Also keep in mind that I waited 2 months after my phone interview. Some people will wait a few days, some people just a few weeks. I waited 2 months. So it doesn't mean because you're not hearing anything, it's not going to happen. It just, give it time. There are a lot of people they are moving through this process, so just, you have to be patient. Ultimately, Daniel and I both got the same result. We both got accepted and we both got high interest roles. Another thing to like be aware of beyond just DCP FOMO are the people on social media who just, bless their heart, they don't know what they're talking about. They will freak you out. They will pretend like, hey guys, just so you know, if you haven't been accepted yet, you're probably gonna get a low interest role. They'll say stuff like that, and it's not true. Like, if it is not coming directly from recruiters, I would take it with a grain of salt, honestly, because a lot of people just talk. They are all talk. So just beware of those people. I believe that is everything for today. So don't forget to join me tomorrow where I'm gonna go over the Disney College Program online application. I'm going to tell you guys what to expect on your online application and give you tips to stand out. And just so you know, I would say that this is probably the most important step of the application process. So that would mean that is the most important video of this series. So don't miss it. Definitely join me tomorrow. Don't forget to sign up for the giveaway. Either write in the comments what your dream role is or ask me questions about the Disney College Program application process that you have for me. Hey friends, thank you so much for watching. I'm so excited to have you here on my channel, and don't forget to like this video, give me a big thumbs up, and if you want to get more videos about the Disney College Program, Disney content in general, go and hit that subscribe button. I am sending lots of luck and pixie dust your way through this entire process. Thank you guys so much for watching, and always remember, own your magic. Bye!